milkshakes for the same. Like I can't. The milkshake will destroy me in like an hour. You know what I'm saying? I remember we talking about not shitting the bed the other night. Bro, I remember I don't know why I got this cookout milkshake like at 11, 12 at night. I was like, I'll be fine. I eat this milkshake and I get in bed with my girl. We just bought this bed too. Brand new king size bed. I wake up, I swear to God, like 45 minutes later, and my stomach is bubbling. It's going crazy. Y'all, like, my cats were up. They were like, yo, what's going on? They were like, but it was loud. And I was like, if I get out of bed, my butt cheeks are going to open, and I'm fucking up this mattress. So what I had to do was, I swear to y'all, I clenched my butt cheeks, and I got real stiff, and I just barrel rolled out of bed. It was the only way I could move without my butt cheeks opening up. I definitely shit myself. I did not get in the bed. Threw that underwear in the trash outside. Kept it moving, bro. I just stayed up. I ain't go back to bed. I was like, that's too embarrassing, bro. Thought about life. I had to bow. I was like, I cannot fuck this bed. I just paid for this motherfucker.
No.
All right, so I think I've asked this before at the mic though. Like, say you like got 3 lives. You got to play the game on hard. The only way you come back to life is you got to beat the game. If you don't beat the game, you're stuck. Pick any video game.
That we got just know we can beat that motherfucker.
You got to beat it on extra hard, like no easy.
On extra hard,
you get 3 lives. Like, so if it's a game where you could get more lives, like Crash.
Where you at, Juice?
I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying.
Like almost like what was Jumanji? You know what I'm saying?
Like Jumanji, man.
He's pretty much saying what game are you the
Oh,
best
like-
at? That
Yeah.
you like.
But you're stuck in the game.
You're stuck in the game. You got to.
There
beat
is
the
no
story mode.
video game I'm that good at to where I'm gonna play that shit on the hardest level with 3 lives to come back to life.
You got to pick one though. Like so,
you
you're
don't have a
stuck.
choice.
Or you're dead. You know what I'm saying?
What's the happiest game that you can play?
Minecraft.
It's like Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Minecraft would be a good one.
But
That would be a
beat
good
it?
one.
10 dogs.
Can you beat?
Can I beat Pokemon without my whole team fainting? I don't know, nigga. That shit kind of crazy, boy. One gym fuck you up.
The water gym, bro.
I'm trying.
Go crazy.
Pokemon Snap.
That's a good one.
I could beat that.
Take pictures and never die.
I could beat Pokemon Snap on extra hard.
Word.
That's the only. That's the safest one. But the only ones I like are like brutal.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty, Shadow of
Yeah.
War,
Elden
you know what I'm
Ring.
saying? Elden Ring. Like,
No
I'm
way
like,
you want to do that on a first-person shooter.
yeah, I'm like, oh no.
I think I'll do Mario.
Which one?
64 Super Mario.
That one?
But Mario dies horrible deaths.
I mean, he does.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's a brave pick, man.
But let's have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? You know.
have fun.
You know?
Let's have. I'm trying to go home. Like you talking about? You said we got 3 lives. Hey, I can't see my girl again unless I beat the game. I'm like, yo.
He picks the
Snap.
game with giant
Yeah, I don't like-
bombs
I
that
don't
literally
like
walk into you and
Hey,
explode.
bullets
Right.
with teeth and shit. Fucking piranha plants.
It's a dangerous world.
It's a giant turtle with
horrible
spikes
death.
that shoots
Goombas?
fire at you, man. Yeah, no.
Pitfalls everywhere.
Bad
Ipes?
plumbing.
Yeah, come on, man.
Hell no.
Nobody said Luigi's Mansion.
Ooh.
That shit was low key scary as a
That
kid.
was a good one, yeah.
That could be fun though.
Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with ghosts. And any shit. Like if a game got ghosts in, I don't fuck with it, bro.
Not even cute ones.
I zombies all day. Ghosts? I don't fuck with that shit.
So you're rather like have zombies out here than ghosts?
100%.
Nah.
I can shoot a zombie.
How fast is a zombie?
It don't matter. It ain't faster than a bullet.
Nah, it ain't faster than a bullet. That's
But
for
what if
damn
it don't
sure.
go down? What if you ain't got good aim? Like
You
all
got
of that
more
matters,
bullets.
bro.
You can't get a ghost, and it'll steal your soul.
You can't.
But-
There's nothing I can do to a ghost.
Is that what ghosts do?
Nah, ghosts are scary,
I
bro.
don't think ghosts do anything, do they?
Man, what movies you been
That was
watching?
new.
Bro, ghosts are just assholes.
Yeah, but
Ghosts?
they harass
No.
you forever. Ghosts could just like harass you forever.
Some ghosts do that, but some just kill your ass. Like some are like fucking.
Yeah.
They
See-
kill one person.
I
Like they
think-
kill you in the family like one by one. That's
I
what
don't
they do.
think that's
Or the
an
dad
actual
go
ghost.
crazy and kill everybody.
Nah.
I'm not sure about this, but I'm pretty sure it's like a level for like undead ghost type things. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like different names and shit. Like I'm pretty sure it's experts. There's people like Neil. I'm pretty sure you can find somebody to give you an
The
explanation.
Ghost Brothers, the black dudes that find ghosts.
Remember
that
on
show?
Ghosts? Yeah.
It was hot because it was black people finding ghosts. That was the only
What
premise.
was it?
It was called Ghost Brothers.
Is it on A&E?
I don't know what it was on.
It's a good name though. It's a
I
great
didn't
name.
watch it.
Where people go wrong is they don't try to figure out who the ghost is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the ghost want to be heard.
Nah.
Like,
if I buy a house and there's a ghost in it, I don't really give a fuck who he is.
I don't believe in ghosts. So.
That don't save you when they come out.
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't never stopped the. He believe in you.
Hey, I've never known of anyone. I've never known of anyone that got killed by a ghost.
They that good.
Yeah.
But I know people that got killed by people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid
You know
of
people who are ghosts because of people.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
people are the scary.
Yes.
And then like, what if it's a zombie that you know? Like you know that zombie.
That's
He
was zombie.
That's a zombie now. I don't
You're
know
a
any
zombie.
How about this? I don't know any zombies.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't- yeah.
That's crazy.
Juice, if you a zombie, I don't know you, nigga.
You're not gonna do me like that.
Yes, what you talking about?
You gonna look me in my eyes?
What? What are you talking about? Fuck. Bro. Double tap Zombieland, bro.
Bro,
If you a zombie, nah, bro. It's all bets are
Bro, see, I
off.
would try to keep you until they find a cure.
Nah.
You on that Walking Dead shit?
Yeah,
where like,
that
they're like, oh, they
family.
just sick. Nah,
Well, there's the other zombie takes on the some of the streaming shows like where they're like normal people but they have this addiction to flesh.
Oh yeah.
So they'll like eat out of the morgue and stuff like that.
What show is this?
It's a movie.
There's a couple of them. There's one that's
Santa Clara
iZombie,
Diet's
maybe?
one.
Yeah,
The Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh, y'all
Yeah.
seen that?
Oh,
One.
yeah.
And then it was
It's
a
good.
movie.
Drew Barrymore, man.
It was
It's
a
funny.
movie about the Rapture Palooza. I think that's what they called it.
I don't know.
It was a bunch of people in it.
Vacation Bible School
Craig Robinson. Craig Robinson played the Antichrist,
I think I seen
but he was called Beast.
Yeah.
He was just called Beast. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't Mr. Beast or the Beast. It was Beast, just Beast.
All right.
That's
And he was a funny ass Antichrist. He was just a black ass. He was like the Antichrist. If he was just like a rapper, he was like a rapper or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a tough role to get.
He was like a rapper slash. No, it was a ridiculous movie.
But I'm saying, like, if you get that role, like, can you go to heaven or you done? You're done, right?
If it was funny,
Yeah.
Jesus gotta laugh.
They killed Jesus in it.
Absolutely.
They killed Jesus in the movie.
See, no.
was he like Asian? Or
Jesus was Dr. Kim.
Kim Jong-
I knew he was Asian, bro. I knew it.
Jesus was Dr. Kim, and and Beast had a laser that he made just for him, and they ended up killing him. And somebody and the main character shot him, but the zombies in it was coherent, and they was addicted to weed. Like, like they would stop, you know what I'm saying, being devilish to smoke weed. They were like, wait a minute, is that weed?
Seems like an easy fix.
Yeah, right. We don't want your brains right now. For some reason, I don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I forgot. Rapture Palooza, I think is what it's called.
I'll check it out.
I live in that world all day long, man. All day.
I don't know. It didn't seem like fun to me. You know what I'm saying?
If all I got to do is get them high, that's simple.
If you was in Game of Thrones, how long? What season you get into?
I think of that. I
Episode
wouldn't-
3.
The
Three?
the pilot.
Episode 3, not season 3. Episode 3,
I swear
for sure.
I could get the full 8. I swear to God.
I'm getting 8. Yeah, I'm probably
I
going.
could get to season 8, bro.
Season 8?
If I make it out of Blackwater Bay, I'm down in Blackwater Bay the second time.
Nah, Joffrey's killing me early.
Nah, Joffrey ain't getting. I ain't going nowhere near that.
I'm gonna have me a nice little dragon. We're gonna chill.
Nah.
Ain't not one black person got a dragon on that show, bro. Juice just grabbed the dragon out of nowhere, bro. How you gonna get it?
Right, he's gonna.
You gonna be
run
a
away.
foot soldier with me. That's it. And I'm like, hey, bro, go this way. We walking this way. You know the big charge scenes? I know it's some dudes just like ran to the left and the right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, I'm gonna go to the woods. And
Yeah.
I've only watched
whoever wins, I'm on your side.
Right. We're just gonna hide. Till this shit's over with.
only watched a couple seasons of that show, but it seems to me that if you're going to be a character on that show, you want to be somebody that's obscure,
Yeah.
and kind of always in
That'd
the
be very
background.
Exactly.
You want to be able to hide.
Yeah.
Don't-
you don't want to be popular, or famous.
You can't declare loyalty out the gate. That's the
Right.
biggest thing. If you ally yourself with somebody in that show, you probably gonna die.
That's why my favorite's the bald guy right now.
He
Varys.
had no
Yeah,
allegiances.
Varys.
That's why
Spider, yeah, I like him.
he just watched. I ain't trying to ruin shit. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Game of Thrones, if you got more than 3 names, you're probably not good for you. If you got a title.
You're right. You're right.
You have to be nefarious, though. That's what secures your seat in
Treacherous.
living the
Not
longest.
really.
You have to be
Nah,
nefarious.
real. That pushing a lot of fire. I mean, it's like a battle royale. Like you can come out on top, but the chances is
They killed Jason Momoa quickly.
Yeah.
Yo, how the fuck you kill? Yeah,
He
that's
got
a big
poked.
name, bro.
Yeah.
Some guy wiped his
They killed that
butt with
motherfucker
his
first
blade.
They
season.
poisoned that
Poison.
nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That also
that's the
saved them a
worst
lot of
death.
money too, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to do Aquaman and shit, man. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't really that big during that first season,
Well,
was he?
He was still.
he was pretty big.
He was like big-ish. I mean,
He was on it.
he could have been bigger than
He was on his way.
He was pretty famous.
If he had stayed on that show, he would have been probably bigger than he is now. Honestly,
That's true.
I mean, I think the character had to die. For
her to grow. Yeah.
Her inciting incident, as they say.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed. But go ahead, go ahead, Dan, Seth. Keep watching, brother.
I ain't fuck with it, but hey, keep watching it,
Keep
bro.
watching. Now I fuck with it. Like I was there season 1 through 7. I was in
I
there.
ain't talking
You know
about.
what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
talking about.
Yeah.
Season 8, I was furious.
If Spider-Man fought Flash, who would win?
Juice high as shit.
Flash.
Juice
Yeah,
high as a
you'd have to.
motherfucker.
Flash.
Right now.
Flash, without a doubt.
Yeah,
It's
without a doubt.
It's easily the Flash.
Okay, come on, y'all.
Yeah, 'cause he
Y'all-
could- he-
you put some
Did-
respect
did
on
you-
He freezes
Spider-Man.
time.
Did you watch Justice League?
You know who Spider-Man is?
Did you
Yeah.
watch Justice League?
Yeah,
nigga?
but if Spider-Man just frozen in time.
Bro,
he
a
can't-
Right,
bomb,
right.
bro.
Yeah.
All Flash
bomb
got to do is this.
He's top 5, bro.
yeah, but he
in
can't move.
Marvel.
He can't
Yeah.
move.
In
Marvel.
superhero.
In Mar-
He's
No,
top
come on.
50
Bro,
in superheroes, bro.
Top, okay, come on, y'all.
Juice.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
But look, look,
Peter
dude,
Parker.
But the Flash freezes time, so Spider-Man can't move. So the Flash could shove a sword through Spider-Man's head.
See, I feel like y'all doubted my man
Right?
Batman
Yeah, he
versus
good.
Superman, and Batman washed him, and I think the same
Batman
happens
cheated,
here.
bro. Batman, the only
How
thing
did- how
on the
that
planet
cheating?
that can fuck with Superman, Batman got that shit in abundance.
That's not cheating.
It's
And
called
and he
being
got it from
smart.
Superman's mortal enemy.
Yeah.
I think that's
He's
ridiculous, though.
I mean, he is.
That-
I'm saying like,
That's about like the Flash and Spider-Man.
but that's to anybody with kryptonite. Like, you give E. Brown kryptonite,
I'm fucking
Superman
Superman
can't
up.
fuck with him.
Nah, I'm shooting him.
It-
In the
it-
face.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It's
Superman
like-
can fly a mile away and then blast you with his laser eyes.
I mean, if he that dedicated, I'm saying like, if it's gonna be like a fight, though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Superman don't kill.
well, that's, yeah.
he ain't Homelander. But I'm saying like, if
Yeah.
Superman wanted to fight EB, like I'm in the same room as him. EB got a pocket full of kryptonite. Nothing's happened.
Nah,
It's
but-
Yeah.
Throwing it out like candy.
Yeah, unless Superman is like a big ass white dude, so I mean, he can still probably give you a run for your money.
But then he's sick. He's sick though.
That's what I'm saying, like, nah, bro, that's the main thing.
Because Batman had a suit on.
Batman need to be his own shit. All his villains are on his power level.
Yeah.
Everything outside of Gotham City is on God level.
Batman, however, is the only member of the Justice League that has a contingency plan for every member of the Justice League.
Because he's the only one
Because
that
he
need
don't-
one.
but
'Cause he's the
exactly.
GOAT.
He's
He's
the
the
only
GOAT.
regular dude.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he has plans to kill everybody in the Justice League should they go rogue.
He needs to.
Batman's contingency plan is the Justice League. Like,
See,
that's insane.
What do you mean by that, though? Because I feel like
Batman has when he invented the League, he has a list of plans if any League
no, I
member
know
should go
that, but
rogue.
I'm saying, are you saying that's a bad thing?
No. But the fact is, his contingency plan for if he ever goes insane and goes nuts was forming the Justice League. That's how bananas that man's brain is he thinks it takes all of them to stop him because he can figure out immediately how to kill all of them.
He's
Period.
just arrogant.
But he's
That's,
right.
that's just arrogance, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what happens when you born rich.
exactly. He's like, man, can't nobody fuck with me.
Yeah.
He's just a worse Iron
That's
Man.
true. That's
The
right.
worst.
He is a worse Iron
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the Batman, his city goes, he that nigga.
Yeah.
You fighting niggas with playing cards and a
Right.
penguin, a fat dude, and you just
People with
fight. You
riddles.
fight just mentally ill people.
And drug dealers.
That's all you do. Is like fight people that have mental health problems.
Because Scarecrow is essentially a drug dealer, a mentally ill drug
The
dealer.
only person
Yeah.
with powers is that fucking poison ivy girl.
Yeah.
She's like a tree.
I mean,
And
Freeze
that's not
kinda.
really poison. That's not really a power.
Gator's
She got to
pretty
kiss
cool,
you.
or
Killer Croc.
Crocodile. Yeah, Killer
Yeah.
Croc.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's a skink.
You gotta respect that.
He just ashy, bro.
Yeah, he hella.
He got a really
ashy,
bad
boy.
case of eczema and can swim real good.
Batman, he that nigga. But Superman
Right.
could probably spend a weekend in Gotham City
And clean that whole shit
clean
up.
that whole shit up.
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
That's true. Yeah.
Won't be no crime after Saturday. Saturday night.
Saturday around on 7, we good.
Breaking news.
Don't come outside till then though. Everything gonna be on fire.
Yeah.
After that,
That's funny.
He is the only one every time they've changed the universe that inevitably turns evil, like for the sake of absolute justice. because like everybody else has morals, and Superman always hits a tipping point at some point in the universe where he just starts
They kill
killing
Lois.
people.
True.
Whenever they kill Lois.
Yeah, and it's always Lois or like his mom or his dad, you know, and that's always his tipping point. He's always the ultimate evil. It's like him and Darkseid.
Yeah. Homelander.
Homelander.
That's a
all-
sick
that's all it
individual.
is, bro.
Yeah.
Homelander.
Yeah. Pissed off Superman is just everyday Homelander.
For real, on a Thursday.
Yeah.
That last season was fire.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
That whole show was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely one of them. Like, I mean, the way they open the fucking series, it's
A-Train.
like, oh shit,
I haven't
what?
seen it.
It's like, yeah.
What's it about?
It's about superheroes, but like,
But they're celebrities.
Like if this was like real world type
Yeah.
If
situation.
superheroes
Oh.
are real,
if
that's
superheroes
the
Yeah,
existed
they would
in
be
today's
celebrities.
society,
Yeah.
and they are corporate owned and ran.
And untouchable.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
And they
imagine a
basically
life
own-
like that.
And they
That
and
would-
they kind of like a police force, but they dickheads.
Yeah.
So she get covered up.
They sort of control the whole society.
Oh yeah.
In a sense.
They don't.
It's like the Kardashians times 10.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
it's just like they're super mega athlete celebrities.
Right.
Like, it's like,
Yeah.
Well, they're also powerful, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the Kardashians times
You
10,
can't
and
stop
sometimes they kill
but
people
also
accidentally.
you got heroes that ain't signed yet. They can still
Yeah.
probably fuck somebody up, but it's
Yeah.
like they're not at that top corporate level.
Right.
Of like,
It's
you
like,
know.
yeah.
Kind of like the boys, but
Mm-hmm.
not as violent.
That's the
So
show
what
we're
we talking
talking
about?
about.
Yeah, we're talking about the
Oh,
boys.
the boys. Oh, yeah, I know that show. I thought you said something else, dude. That's amazing.
It's not as violent. No, it's violent. It's right as violent.
I've seen
Homelander.
I've seen a couple episodes of that show. Yeah, it's
That's
Yeah.
definitely what it would really be
good
like.
comic
Oh, for
series.
sure. You could have no diverse panel. You would have to have separate leagues, like the main, like all the best black superheroes, the best Asian ones, the best
Yeah.
Hispanic. Like you would need to separate it.
They're so bad on that show. It's depressing.
Yeah, because you think you like, damn, this probably would be just like this.
100%.
Yeah, because you can't stop them.
100%.
They're-
What you gonna do to Homelander for real?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fallon insurance claim.
Did you watch Invincible?
That's a good one too.
What's that one about?
Yo, that's
Invincible's
hella good.
crazy, dude.
It's hella. But Tony gonna ruin it because Tony get too excited. Just watch it.
Yeah, just watch it. Just watch
You
it.
got to watch it. You got to watch the first episode all the way through, and you'll lose your mind. I'm
Okay.
telling you. I'm telling you.
What's it on? What?
It was on Amazon, I think.
Okay.
Amazon Video.
Yeah.
You eat chips on the night. Bro,
At
Any,
all.
like pre-game rituals you do before you go on stage, or like you got a
Smoke
big
weed.
show.
Smoke
that
a
night?
number, dude.
Smoke weed,
Smoke a
man.
number every
It's a
time.
real big show. I don't smoke. But once I do that first set, I'm smoking the whole weekend.
I'm always just playing, just sober playing. Going in, but
I try not to be crazy high tomorrow when I pull up. But then again, I probably be putting one out when I get out the car too.
Man, don't do nothing different, bro. If
Yeah.
shit been working, it's been working.
Do y'all eat or anything, or y'all
I don't eat shit. I don't eat nothing. before
I don't.
get on
I'm trying to
stage.
eat more. Like I try to eat at least 5 hours before I go on stage.
I try to have 8 that day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Have eaten.
I don't.
yeah.
Not before, man. It just I'm trying to minimize what can go wrong.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's nothing I gotta worry about.
you don't be up there feeling full and
Nah.
Yeah, I don't want to be up there. I
Plus, it
wanna
make you
have
sleepy.
gas.
It can make you
I've been up there
tired.
with a dry mouth before.
I have
Ooh, that's
That shit's a
the worst.
motherfucker. You like minute 18 and shit like that. You're like, oh my god, boy.
That's where you got
Everybody
the
start
Slurpee.
seeing it and shit. Yo. This next, I mean, I can't do it, bro. Oh man, I'll ask for some water in a heartbeat.
I'm letting go up there with some water.
What's the longest set you've done? You've done an hour, right?
You got an hour.
Yeah.
Hour, like an hour 10, something like that.
talk that shit, JD.
It was
Okay.
a nigga's birthday party. He said run it back. I told one joke. He said do it again.
What?
Just did it again. Hey yo, bro, you paying me fucking?
JD taking requests.
Yo, I did everything I knew.
Well, you know,
A lot of crowd work.
that's on the menu for me. Not everything. I'm trying to do 30 minutes and be like, oh, I didn't do this, and this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And no, and 2 of them shits work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the goal.
Go up, have fun, be
Yeah.
loose. I try not to touch. If I can do a long set, I try not to touch no material for like 5-10 minutes. I try not to.
Wow.
You know, if you can do that, then you just kill 30 minutes, bro. That's what Trinity told me. Trinity was like, if you can have fun for 10 and then just do 20 of your stuff, you kill 30.
Yeah.
See, I'm still at the point where I'm trying to figure out the right way. Like, I know I've got bits that work well in places, but for me now, it's like trying to figure out how to string it together and make it make sense. So it's not just like dead end as it goes through.
Yeah.
Like that's where I struggle.
I mean, but I think the longer you run them, the more the better the chances of you just coming up with something. Because I mean, I think about I write down extra parts to damn Pretty Eyes. I might not always fucking do them, but like it's there. I got extra shit. I got extra shit to like make that shit longer when I got time to do it. Because sometimes, you know, when you only got 10 minutes, you don't want to do fucking that one bit for 10 minutes. You know,
Real quick, Tony, how long you been doing stand-up for?
It'll be 4 years, August 19th.
E?
It'll be 4 years in next November. I'm in my
Neil?
4th year.
I'll be 4 years in August.
Juice?
6.
Seth, Do-Rag? Do-Rag said 10 months.
10
Jeremy, how long
months.
you been doing it for?
In April, it'll be 7 years.
7 years. Seth?
Just a year.
I was saying, y'all in the most, besides like Jeremy, y'all in that fun. I wouldn't want to go back to it, but at the same time, that is the most fun of just you fighting for your life out there. I see y'all. Y'all are fighting for your life on stage, bro. That's what you got to do every fucking time until you can start slowing down, taking your time. You know what I'm saying? You'll have so many jokes at that point in time. The transition will be the least of your problems.
I feel pretty comfortable on stage, you know. But I started in acting, so
Yeah.
it was. I think that helped a lot because we did a lot of scene work in front of the class, you know,
Yeah.
in front of 20 people.
But I'm talking about more the joke. Like everybody's trying to pinpoint, like hammer out what's the funniest way to say all this stuff.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
yeah,
And
the
the thing is, that just the funniest way you could probably say, you'll probably be like, the joke will probably be about 85, 90% done once you start getting like 8, 9 years in. Because you just figure out what makes you laugh.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? If it makes you laugh, it's gonna make somebody else laugh.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't gotta. It's not so much honing the joke as more it is like adding on to it at that point because you're already gonna have yourself figured out. 9 times out of 10, the joke is done before I get to the club, and I'll take a bunch of tags, add on to it. But I'm like, I pretty much know what I'm trying to do with this right here.
Yeah. Well, you know the thing you said. I've found that too is if I write a bit or think of a bit and it makes me laugh really hard, or even just an idea, I know it's funny. And then I have other ones like I'll have a punchline or a tag it's maybe okay. Like I know it's gonna get laughs, but it's I don't think it's that funny.
Yeah.
I know I have to change it. I have to find the new version of it. I'm constantly looking for those because I've got some that I'm pretty happy with now that can still improve, but I've got several that I know there's a much funnier version or option.
Yep.
I'm just trying to find it.
Yeah, jokes never. Every joke can only be 99% done.
Yeah,
you can never finish it. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some topical shit, but jokes are always growing.
Yeah, some I guess fade away really fast.
Yeah, I had a good ass Ray Rice joke. I swear to God, that shit was hot for 3 months. I had to stop telling it though. I was like, ain't nobody care about it no, but it was hot, bro. I loved it.
They're just like that. My World Cup joke, that shit pretty much over with. I can't really, you know what I'm saying?
It's just, I mean, you can do it. I told a Decaro, I was like, you can do your little headline jokes on TikTok or whatever because it'll make sense in the timeline for when it happened. But to actually work on a topical joke and get that shit good, unless you're shooting a special in like a month and that shit just happened, bro, I was just all stuff about you.
Mm.
Do you have any seasonal jokes?
The Black History Juneteenth joke.
Oh yeah,
I do that shit now. I don't give a
that works
fuck.
anytime though.
Whenever I make it work anytime. It used to only work around February, but I'm like now I just bring that shit up whenever.
Yeah,
That's my only seasonal joke though. It worked better in February.
No holiday jokes or anything though.
Nah, the Christmas tree shit with the cat. I ain't finished, but it's just.
Oh okay.
Cats are evil.
I tried some when we were going to what was the place in Kernersville that we would go to?
Gypsy Road. Gypsy Road.
Gypsy Road,
Yeah.
yeah, Gypsy Road. I told some Christmas jokes there. It was like, do you ever think Santa just like comes down the tree and he's like milk and cookies again, like just wants fucking pastrami on rye or some shit like that.
We made chicken nuggets tequila for Santa this year.
What?
Chicken nuggets and tequila?
Trying to keep him away.
Is that what you wanted?
I mean, we was in.
After I finished wrapping these presents,
You know what I'm saying? I was high and like, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, damn, I want something to eat. And she was like, I was like, well, shit, we ain't finna get shit on Christmas Eve. That shit is over. What we got here? Like, we got this chicken. We got these chicken breasts. Like, well, you can cut these motherfuckers up. We gonna fry these. You gonna make some chicken nuggets. Put that shit out for Santa ass shit. We ain't got no cookies. Fuck that. We already fucked up.
What's the tequila for?
Because we was already drinking tequila.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Yo, the blackest shit I heard Evie do, bro. He was on PlayStation. He was like, "Hey, girls, what do y'all make me a glass of water?"
Make me a glass of water.
Can y'all make me a glass of water? I was like, make.
Create it, please.
everybody I know that has kids does that to some capacity.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's the generation too.
Bro, he make having kids sound like fun, which is dangerous. Hey, can I have a pretzel, daddy?
It's a
Give me
beautiful
one
thing.
too.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this shit sound like fun. He playing PlayStation. He talking to his kids. Shit seem lit.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of lit until until it ain't. Right?
It's just all the money, man. It's just the money. These cats are costing me a lot.
I think they put a exact cost on it. I think that's
It was like $2 million. When I was growing, it was $2 million from 1 to 18. They said it was gonna cost about $2 million.
Oh, it's up.
No, there's no way.
It's got to be up.
hell no. This ain't. I could say if it's. I'm
think
halfway
about
through it
daycare.
still.
Think about
So that means I
daycare.
done spent $1 million on her. Is she 9? You know what I'm saying?
If it costs that
Ain't no
much,
way.
none of us will be here.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
there's no way.
Sure.
Well, I think our parents cut corners. You know what I'm saying? They got to cost that
My
about.
parents had no corners to cut. we were barely making it.
We cut the corners for you got here.
There was no corners left. It was just all circles.
You know what was clutch growing up poor though? Anytime you moved in the house, you already had cable. That was so underrated about it. Like the bootleg cable man already was there.
Oh yeah.
We didn't have cable.
I
You
respect
should have had the bootleg cable man, bro.
Yeah, I know. Well, we lived in the country, so there was
Oh yeah,
no
y'all was
houses
assed
around
out.
See, we was poor, but we were rich for our area. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the
Like we
worst
didn't
type
have
of
we didn't have a lot of money, but we had way more money than everybody
Hey,
else.
I also grew up like that at times. And like with my grandparents. So my granddaddy was a truck driver.
Yeah.
My grandma was a CNA. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's regular shit, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But in Mississippi, those are jobs. You know what I'm saying? So both of them had a job, and they lived on like 9 acres of land.
Whew.
You know what I'm saying? We had 2 cars.
That boy flexing.
Yeah.
He was flexing with the land.
Yeah.
9 acres, nigga.
Yeah. We had a
Yo.
we had a chicken coop, you know what
Stop
I'm saying?
it.
But they was clipping coupons, but people thought, you know what I'm saying, people treated us like we was rich. It was, you know, basically I was rich when I was like, bro, we don't like I have Nikes because my daddy sent me these shit. You know what I'm saying? My actual father, like, if it was up to them, I would have some shit with a kangaroo on it.
I remember one time when I was younger, my mom, she would go get like pizza on Fridays, and I asked her one time if we could get breadsticks. And she looked me in the face and she was like, "Did your pizza have crust?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I get you some marinara sauce, baby. That's your breadsticks right there."
Did y'all moms used to like hide McDonald's and shit from y'all?
Nah.
No.
Like they'd go get it without you. You got see the wrapping out.
Nah, we was spoiled, bro.
You don't
Yeah.
you don't do that to your kids?
I do now
Oh,
since I went
about to
through
say,
it.
shit,
Like,
I ain't paying for this. I ain't paying for everybody every time. Sometimes I just want to go to Popeyes. Just me. You know what
Yo,
I'm
do
saying?
not get the ghost pepper wings from Popeyes. I cannot
I
say
bet.
this enough. I care about y'all. Do not eat the ghost pepper wings from Popeyes.
All right, so I'm a Spice fan.
The
So
aftermath is not worth it. I don't care what they taste like. The aftermath is insane. Don't
I don't
do
think
it.
you're supposed to eat anything that says ghost pepper.
I didn't think
You said you
about
don't
it
even like
once.
ghosts.
Neil, I didn't think about it once. I'm a slave to fast food commercials. They say, try new. I'm like, I got you. I'll do it immediately.
did you do that Diablo sandwich that Arby's had?
No, I wanted to.
Dude, it was awesome.
I wanted to,
It was
but
awesome.
after that ghost pepper wing thing, I was like, man, I might have to stop spicy food. That was insane.
Hey, one time Domino's had buffalo chicken pizza
That sounds good.
with buffalo chicken pizza sauce. Like the buffalo sauce was with the pizza sauce.
Yeah.
It was delicious. It was delicious, boy. But when that shit woke me up at 2:00 in the morning,
Exactly.
and I And I was like 19, 20. Wow. So, so my stomach was fucking, like at the time, my shit was like a fucking steel lock, like a steel cage.
Yeah.
And that shit woke me up like, I'm talking about, I was like, My girl was like, what's wrong? I was like, hey, yeah, my girl at the time, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta lock this door. Hope none of your roommates, hope none of your suite mates need to come in here, boy, because I'm about to fuck this shit up. And man, when I tell you, like, I didn't know I didn't know it came out hot. You know what I'm saying? Before that time, bro. And I think I didn't really eat spicy food for probably pretty much till I met my wife. I gave it up, cold turkey. I was like, I ain't doing this shit no more. God damn. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of.
It might have just been Domino's.
It was the
Well, you're probably not supposed to drink a bottle of hot sauce either.
No.
Yeah, because that's basically what it was. It was like hot sauce on a fucking pizza. You know what I'm saying? As the pizza sauce, like the tomato sauce was fucking buffalo sauce.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And they ain't brought that shit back since. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, I had to quit milkshakes for saying, like, I can't. The milkshake will destroy me like an hour. You know what I'm saying? I remember we talking about not shitting the bed the other night. Bro, I remember I don't know why I got this cookout milkshake like at 11, 12 at night. I was like, I'll be fine. I eat this milkshake and I get in bed with my girl. We just bought this bed too. Brand new king size bed. I wake up, I swear to God, like 45 minutes later, and my stomach is bubbling. It's going crazy. Y'all, like, my cats were up. They were like, yo, what's going on? They were like, but it was loud. And I was like, if I get out of bed, my butt cheeks are going to open, and I'm fucking up this mattress. So what I had to do was, I swear to y'all, I clenched my butt cheeks, and I got real stiff, and I just barrel rolled out of bed. It was the only way I could move without my butt cheeks opening up. I definitely shit myself. I did not get in the bed. Threw that underwear in the trash outside. Kept it moving, bro. I just stayed up. I ain't go back to bed. I was like, that's too embarrassing, bro.
Thought about life.
I had to bow. I was like, I cannot fuck this bed. I just paid for this motherfucker.
Nah,
God, just some stuff ain't worth it, bro.
Hell nah.
I hate that I gotta cut spicy food out, bro. That shit.
And that's why I don't eat like that before, you know what I'm saying, comedy shows.
I still eat spicy food. I eat,
You got wet wipes in your house?
yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, we'll.
All I needed was a cool wet wipe,
I don't.
and I would have been fine. I just had thick Charmin. That shit was making it worse. I flushed like 4 times. I was just sitting down, just kept flushing, kept wiping the flushing.
Oh,
It would, bro. I'm telling you, man. Milkshakes, spicy food, can't do it.
my wife's lactose intolerant. Yeah, she can't.
It's
eat milkshakes.
miserable. All the best shit got lactose in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
All
best
of that
shit in the world got lactose in
Me
it.
and,
Macaroni
me and my
cheese.
dad, we used to drink 6 gallons of milk a week, whole milk, when I was a kid.
Woo! I could drink 6 gallons of lactate.
my grandmother told us I could have. She was like, you can have 1 glass a day. Like, she'd pour you a glass of milk, and that was all you had, because you wasn't gonna drink all the milk that she used to cook with all week. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, when I lost my leg, the surgeon said I had the strongest bone she'd ever seen.
6 gallons of milk a day,
Strongest
you.
bone.
You're like, yeah, we was cutting through the rest of that thing, boy. God damn, that shit took 20 minutes.
But I've never broken a bone either.
I used to drink a lot of milk. I've only dislocated my pinky.
I broke a bone in my foot one time skateboarding.
I broke my hand.
I broke some fingers.
Was it just out of anger?
Yeah, anger.
Yeah.
The doctor knew as soon as he walked in the room. He was like, "You punched something, didn't you?" I was like, "Yep."
What'd you punch?
A gas. There's a beam. You know the little beams at the gas station between
Bro.
the pumps.
Oh,
Yeah.
the worst thing.
I
about it.
bro, I had a ring on too, bro. I punched that bitch so hard the ring was flat.
Oh.
How
Bro,
old were you?
I broke up, huh?
How old were you?
I was at mattress firm. I was miserable.
Oh, you don't have to say it for a reason.
23, 24.
Okay, so young, yes.
It was some suicide years.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck am I doing in my life, bro? Like, just like you walk into a building and you watch the sun go down, nothing happen. I'm like, this can't be it. This can't be it, bro.
I messed up
I'm
all
a
my
mattress
fingers bouncing.
What you say?
Hey.
I messed up all my fingers bouncing. Like, that's where I broke my fingers and my hands.
That's a
and
way
shit.
cooler story.
Or grabbing people.
Yeah.
Man, grabbing people, throwing people out, fucking having to fight people.
What's
Like,
the craziest night you've had?
oh man, so I was working at a club in town, so I won't say the name of the club. And we had these guys show up early, it was a heavy regular bar. Like, it was a big regular crowd. like a bunch of people. You always saw the same people, and you wouldn't see new people, right? So these 3 dudes and like 2 chicks showed up, and they were cool for like half the night, and then they left. And when they left, somebody was like, all right, we probably won't let them back in. They were pretty drunk when they left. Well, I switched shift and started working the back, and my other door guy just let him back in at like 12:45. And then like somebody grabbed somebody's girl's ass, and then just pandemonium.
Yeah.
I'm talking inside the bar. Like the first dude pulled a gun out and like just it got knocked out of his hand. Another dude pulled out a knife and went for somebody. And then the next thing you know, I go through the front window. Chairs are getting thrown. They knocked this one girl out.
Somebody put you through a window?
Somebody put me through a window, dog.
That was 2 niggas.
Yeah.
You thought it was one. Like, let's get him right now.
Well, I mean, they picked me up and threw me through the window because like they picked up a metal stool and hit me over the back of the head, and I kept dragging them. So then they picked me up and put me through the window.
Yeah, that would have been my last day. I would have quit.
Yeah, for shizzle.
I would have never known any of y'all went for comedy, bro. I swear to God.
It's different, man.
This is an eclectic group.
This is, man, y'all, I hear people's story, like, everybody's life too crazy for me to admit them.
Well, that was just the people I hung around at the time because it was just like the method. Like it was just drugs. It was all just drugs. It was all drug people. Like if you worked in that scene, that was what you did to survive.
Yeah.
Like because you're working a shitty day job to sleep for 2 hours, to wake up and go bounce for 8 hours, so you can make real. Like you make $300-400 a night sometimes.
Yeah.
But like you were fighting. Like I worked in places where we fought every night. We had to.
Jesus.
So I mean, it was just like powder
went to
kept you
work
alive.
knowing you was gonna fight.
Yeah.
It's different, bro.
That's your job when you know your job is like, I gotta fight for my job.
That's as close to Goku as you gonna get. It's like I know when I wake up, I'm gonna fight somebody.
No.
It's not my life, man.
But I'd
I'm
never
not built for
change it
that.
or trade it in because it got me where I am now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like if I didn't have it, like knowing who I know now and the people I know now, like y'all, like the guys I surround myself with most of the time, like I wouldn't trade the experience because it led me to here.
Yeah.
Because without that, like I had to be an asshole for 11 years to get to be a decent person and be able to have cool people around me. Because I was around assholes for 11 years.
Yeah.
Like club owners are savages, most of them. It's crazy, straight savages.
That's what I say about college. I wouldn't recommend it if anybody don't want to go, but it did get me to the idiot box.
College was awesome.
So fuck it.
Yeah.
Expensive ass open mic. That was a $40,000 open mic.
Damn. So it got you to the idiot box because it got you to Greensboro.
I got to Greensboro, then I met Jordan Fisher
Okay.
at the Comedy Zone because my roommate wanted to. Okay, backtrack. They was starting a stand up comedy club on campus. Not a club, like a group of kids that want to do stand up.
Right.
My roommate, who I think he's hella funny, but he's just kind of wild. He wanted to do stand up. He said, "Man, just come support me."
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Just laugh at what I say, kind of help me
Yeah.
out. So we got there, and it was only like 7 people there. So he was like, "Well, everybody got to go." You know? So I did some stuff, and people were laughing at that, and I was like, "Shoot, I'll give it a shot." And then went to the Comedy Zone, met Jordan, and then that's where it happened. I didn't do it for like a year after that first, cause we had booked I don't know why we did this, but we said we would host this poetry talent show. But what they didn't tell us was it was a talent show hosted by the poetry club, so you could do whatever. You know, so you got rappers, musicians. It's a full auditorium, black as hell.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like all black people.
Wow.
I swear to God, we wrote 3 jokes. And we were like, all right, we can make each joke last about 5 minutes.
Ooh.
We go out, this me and this other dude. We go out there together. This is what happens. He panics and tells all 3 jokes immediately, just like in a minute. Now we just up there. Terrible. It was like, everybody be quiet right now. It was quiet in this. It was quiet. Like, it was so quiet. It was loud, bro. Like it was insane. People started roasting us, shit like that. It was bad. So after that, I was like, nigga, I know I'm funny by myself. Like I knew that. I was like, ain't no way I'm this trash. So I went to the Comedy Zone, did a little 4-minute spot, got laughs the whole time. Nothing crazy, just giggles. You know, just proof I could do it. And I was like, all right, I'll come back to this. And then I did it again in a year at the Idiot Box, and that was it.
Yeah, bro. I about quit comedy myself, man. Like 4 years ago, I went down to the Comedy Zone in Charlotte. I didn't know comedy. My fault. I didn't know comedy like that, like I thought I did.
Yeah.
I didn't even go by Juice. I went by Rob Lowe because Kanye.
What the hell?
I went by Rob Lowe because the life of Pablo.
Yeah.
Rob Lowe changed it to the R.
That was Rob Lowe.
Yeah, Rob Lowe.
I was like, well,
Hey,
already taken.
And
Like, that's good.
He told me his comedy name, and he was like Rob Lowe, and I was like Rob Lowe, and he was like, no, he was like no, like Pablo, like Pablo. I was like, you mean like Rob Lowe, the actor Rob Lowe? He was like, who is that? And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was like,
I went down there, dude. I'm seeing all like the comedians on the wall. I brought my whole family down there.
Oh Lord.
I'm like,
You ain't know better.
I didn't know better.
Yeah.
I went on stage. Everybody else killing. I go on stage, not a damn laugh.
Nothing?
The whole car ride home, sad. Sad. I quit comedy for like 2 years. I had to think about it. I was hurt. And then one day, EB was at the house. Whole family was there. We was in the living room. I was like, hey, y'all do some comedy. And I went, I think that night, EB, I did like 40 minutes, right? I was just up there fucking cooking.
I don't know, but I
That's
had
like-
damn started doing comedy by then. You had came back to comedy by then.
Did I?
So y'all
Yeah.
knew each other before comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what?
We are.
Bro-in-laws.
Yeah, we brother-in-laws.
Did not know that.
Oh, wow.
At all.
He's my-
I just thought E. Brown
Wow.
had an interest in Juice. Like, this is my little homie.
It's like the
I'm
Rick and
looking out
Morty.
for
I mean,
him.
I got. I could ignore him. We are not blood relatives.
So what's the connection? Like, who married into what?
I am married to his brother-in-law's sister.
My sister is married to
Oh, well.
his brother-in-law.
Wow. Okay.
So
okay.
I like annoy everybody. Like I used to go to his house like every day and just annoy him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if
How
y'all.
would you annoy
I ain't know that at
I
all.
don't know if
bro.
y'all heard his tornado story, but I'm the one that was like tornado in words. Like
Oh,
I was the
yeah,
one
yeah.
like doing
Tornado niggas.
Yeah.
What's
Tornado
that?
niggers. You never heard? You heard? Oh yeah.
My
That's
mom.
one of your
said
early
that,
bits.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, does she?
I don't know why she.
we got.
It's more offensive when we do it. I swear to
It was
God.
one of your first bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
You want to talk about wrong place, wrong time? I shouldn't have been there. I could have been home, been fine. Would have been fine.
So y'all was so a tornado happened. Y'all was just together.
Random tornado.
Yeah, cause we was
I have a picture of that tornado.
Oh really?
Yeah.
We was podcasting in the
Dramatic.
truck.
Yeah, cause we was doing like sketches and shit, and you know, he was like, oh, I do comedy. I was like, oh, nigga, you don't do comedy. You ain't no comedian. And then he started doing like, you know, but he would go to like Charlotte. He was doing improv. So we came to see him do improv a few times, and this was like, I guess when the Idiot Box had been around, but I don't think it was when they was in the basement.
The
Yeah.
Geeksboro.
Geeksboro.
It was in Geeksboro, so it was a cool little cozy place and shit. But we wasn't, you know what I'm saying. He wasn't really that enthralled in the comedy side of it. He was doing most of his performances on improv, so we wasn't coming to seeing him do stand up. But he was doing stand up, but it was like, damn nigga, we don't got, you know what I'm saying, $10 to come see comedy every day, you know what I'm saying, every
Yeah.
time you doing something, bro.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like can you can we pick and choose sometimes?
Yeah.
I low-key don't like when like my family and friends was there when
Yeah.
I started. I hated that.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Right.
I hated telling people I had a comedy show because like I don't want you to come. 'Cause I don't want to bomb.
If it's something big, I let people know. But if it's just regular, man,
Well, also comedy is real personal. I don't really want my family there.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, they can hear it now. You know what I'm
Oh.
saying? But when
Well, like,
when I'm first trying to get myself together, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Your parents though, like,
I'll tell you, this how supportive my mom is. She said, baby, say whatever you got to say. She said, make them people. She said, don't censor yourself and just do what you got to do.
Like,
Yeah.
You know?
My
his-
mom's been there.
His sister was like, she was like, the first time, she was like, why didn't you tell us? Why you didn't tell me and Rufus? Because that's our brother-in-law, our mutual brother-in-law. About you doing stand up. We would have loved to come. Like, I didn't want y'all to come. I didn't know how that was gonna turn out.
Now, if it's like a big event, I will be like, hey, just sit in the back. I don't want y'all sitting up front.
nah.
I know
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
just
Oh,
sitting
nah.
off to the corner somewhere.
I
Like,
see ya.
I promote the fuck out of shows. I expect anybody there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever ask me to come anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Come to a show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Is
Like,
anyone in here like introverted as a comic?
I am.
I think everybody.
Yeah, sure,
I think
yeah.
we all are.
A little bit.
Kind
A
of
little
crazy,
bit.
right? How
A little
like
bit.
Well, it's we get to get on stage, do our thing, and then leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta entertain nobody afterwards. I don't gotta be in the midst of nothing.
But do you feel yourself on the stage though? Like when I'm on stage, it's like I almost lose who I am. Like I become a different person almost. Like it's like
It happens. I mean, you said how you doing 6 years,
yeah,
including the 2-year break, or just
including 2-year break. Yeah. Well, yeah.
so what's the time?
Probably 7 then. Well, 6 if you include the 2-year break for sure.
Okay. I remember feeling that way before, but then it's just like you kind of just I don't know, you just kind of lean into yourself
I think I
at a
feel.
certain year. It's
I
just
feel like I'm
man,
more myself on stage.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
it's just too much work to do that whole
Song and dance.
to try and transform for the
Yeah.
stage. It's just that's exhausting.
Well, it took people pointing out to me what when not to be that dude on stage, because I was like, when I first started showing up, I was not. I was like long blonde ponytail doing mechanic jokes, terrible ass shit. But I was like, I'd like change my voice when I was on stage and just like be somebody else different. I think it was JD that was like, hey, slow down and stop trying to sound like Nickelback or some shit.
You're
bro.
almost like
just-
trying to play the part of a comedian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you getting a feel for it. I mean, I see it all the time, especially with like the younger guys. Not saying go comedically, but also like 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
They just doing something that's just not them because they feel
Yeah.
like
Sounds
that's
like
what people
somebody else.
want.
Yeah, like
know?
remember that dude? It was a few years ago. This might be my first year in comedy. My first year of me like actually coming on a regular. I started to establish myself as like a, you know what I'm saying, as a local, as an open mic, and this college crowd came in.
I remember this.
Is that the Elon students?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they was high as fuck, and they was just giving up all type of laughs. They was laughing at people who don't normally get laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they was laughing at material that I heard. I'm like, wait a minute, that isn't a roll on the floor laugh. That's a chuckle. The bar after this is where you do all this at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How y'all gonna act when they get to the fucking punchline?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And then they got to the punchline, and then they lost their shit. and the whole time, I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers on drugs because.
Yeah, they was doing coke in the
Because-
bathroom.
Yeah,
or
they
something
kept
like
going to
that.
the bathroom.
Yeah, because they know. I was like, because some of this shit ain't funny. I know. I've heard this material before. It usually don't go over.
So
You know what I'm
basically,
saying?
what you're saying, we need to give the crowd cocaine before we.
I
do
mean,
the-
we need to see what the fuck they was. Hell nah, because I saw the exact moment when they came off their drug, bro.
Yeah.
Because they stopped laughing all together.
And they left.
Yeah, and they left. They stopped laughing. all
They
together.
synced up, dude. They fucking,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you want to know how good you are, talk to a comedian that quit. For real, like they'll whatever year they quit at, that's just kind of where their brain is. And we was talking to Micah,
Yeah.
outside the thing, and Micah stopped a couple years ago. And he just we was talking about something like about as far as like writing jokes, and I said like, well, I write the stuff that I think is funny. I don't write what I think the crowd is going to laugh at.
Yeah.
He's like, but that's what you should be doing. I was like, bro, like that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying, back in the day. But then as soon as you tap into like, I think this shit means something to me.
Yeah.
This shit's funny to me, and I can prove it to you.
Yeah.
Via X, Y, Z. It just takes time though.
That's part of the challenge, right?
Yeah, I think it's all time, man.
Yeah,
it's
I
all
think
time.
another part is being like comfortable with being embarrassed. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to like tell those stories. Like a lot of my comedy is like stories. Like I'm a walking L. I take a lot of L's.
See,
Some
that's
people
vulnerability,
can't-
man.
Right.
Some
Yeah.
people can't. Some people just too cool for their own. They can't do that.
You have to be
Yeah.
vulnerable.
If they
bro.
get laughed at, you know what I'm saying? They just shut down.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they said that's the
But
thing.
they still want to be a comedian.
I'd rather beat you to the punch. You know what I'm saying? If I can beat
real.
you to the punch, it's not embarrassing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so I would much rather. So I don't think I'm self-deprecating now, but I can see myself being, you know what I'm saying, more self-deprecating in the future.
Yeah.
Especially when I need more time, or when I get like, I got an hour down, so now I gotta get a new hour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I need to make myself, not, you know what I'm saying, not like self-deprecating. I feel like it helps a comedian win the crowd over because they like it disarms them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can do it in a way that doesn't make you look bad. too,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I'm saying, it's your words.
Yeah, and that way when you start shitting on them, they're like, oh, well, he did talk about himself for 10 minutes.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? And like what I noticed was especially with like either black crowds or like country white crowds. they want to get roasted. They want somebody to get roasted.
Yeah, roast somebody. Get somebody.
It may not be them. But,
Yo, for real, you right though.
they want somebody to get fried, boy. And I was like, bro, it ain't in me. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't. I don't have the. I don't got the meter. I don't got the dial. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, it's either on or off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Either either I'm being cool or you shutting the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's what like I never been able to control that shit. Like even as a kid, like I would just always take it too far. It was like, oh, we roasting, and Eric come in like, oh, for real?
Why you say that, Ed? I thought we was getting them.
Right. I thought we was going in. Damn.
What's the worst heckler y'all ever had?
The dude showed me a gun.
Damn.
Oh, no.
That's the worst one I've ever had.
You win.
Doing some bullshit. I don't know, bruh. I thought everybody knew we was trying.
Right.
That's what I thought. I thought everybody know we trying. Open mic. Everybody know we trying something. I did some bullshit, civil rights shit, nigga. He wasn't even black though. Like he's like Native American. Showed me his pistol. I was like, all right, y'all, peace. Just left. Never went back.
I tell you what, man. Like,
They're aggressive. There's no training for like what do you do when a homeless person comes to the mattress store to just be there. Now I'm just in a room with a person that I would never ever talk to normally, and it's raining outside, so I can't like go outside. But it's just like, bro, I'll leave. I'll ain't lock up. Bro, the most nervous I ever been, bro.
Were you by yourself?
Yeah, but this is why the mattress thing works. This is why you see them everywhere. All you gotta do is pay a light bill and one dude, and he'll stay there from 10 to 8. There's no overhead. It's like I got the beds, I got the lights, all I need is people to come in here, point in the bed, and I ship it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like that's the only reason it works. And yeah, to save money, why would I have two people in the same store? It takes one dude to be like, that one's soft, that one's hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was by myself and I was terrified.
You had like a crazy pitch?
For the homeless person?
No. I mean, like for selling mattresses. Like, did you?
Oh, bro, smack the bed hard as shit. They made me do this bullshit training in Georgia and all types of 8-week programs. I took a test, like a 50-question test on mattresses and shit like that. I do all this stuff. I learned the harder you smack the bed, the more willing they are to buy. It doesn't. I'm telling you, this is the South. This is the South. Fuck all that northern bullshit. I'm going to slap the fuck out this Tempur-Pedic, and you won't give me $4,000. Oh, man. It's that, I'm telling you, if you listening right now, you sell mattresses, and you ain't having a good month, slap the fuck out your bed. I'm telling you, bro. It took me 2 years to figure that shit out.
I feel like if the guy that sold me my bed at Denver Mattress in Idaho started slapping the mattress, I would have left.
Bro, I'm saying in the South, they like, this is a good bed? Hella good. Like, hella good bed right here.
Like a car hood.
Would you set a glass on the bed and slap it?
Well, the glass is already on there, but like,
okay.
Here's my thing. If I smack the bed, and I can get you to do it too. So I'm telling you, whenever I get somebody to smack a bed and like do this, we're like, all right, I got him. Right. You ain't gotta lay down.
Because Mattress Firm is one of the places you go into. You go into spending. Like, I have the money. I got this money earmarked for this mattress. I know exactly where I'm at on a budget.
Yeah.
It's just up to this dude to not be an asshole.
But the thing is, they tell these niggas top-down selling. So show them the Tempur-Pedics first. I'm like, but they don't want that. What if a nigga got $1,000 and he want a $900 bed? That I'd rather just do it quick so I can start watching One Piece again.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, what's your budget? All right, boom. I can't emphasize how much I'm smacking beds, bro. I'm slapping everything in the store and I'm making money, bro. Like they changed the pay structure because of me and this other dude. They changed. We were salary.
That's messed
up. I was working 3 days a week, 6% commission on everything, but I was always selling like $5,000 beds. Yeah. Because I ain't gonna say I was that nigga, but like there's a trendy of mattresses. Like his name is Hugh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's on my phone right now. This dude he's in real estate now, but dude's a master salesman. I learned everything from this nigga. I actively studied this dude for like 8 months. You know what I'm saying? Until I got somewhat as good as him. And then once I started selling beds, like $5,000 beds every day, and was making like $3,000-$4,000 a month, working 3 days a week. The other manager started complaining like, yo, he making as much money as me, and I'm working 46 hours a week, and he's working 26. Yeah. So they changed the whole pay structure. Then I quit.
Damn.
That's fucked up. Yeah, they should not have done that.
should've
They
quit
should have told
them.
the manager to sell more mattresses.
Yeah, that would have.
I got an idea for a comedy special. I've been sitting on this idea for about 5 years. I want to do a comedy special for whales. But all the proceeds, this is a fire idea. All the proceeds from this special go to save the whales. I need you to get me a boat with somebody drive the boat, and I'll do everything else. But I'm gonna write an hour of whale jokes, like jokes for whales,
that's dope.
and we'll record it and then sell it, and that's it.
I think the selling it part will be the hard part.
It won't be. The hard part is getting that boat. If we get that,
I think
I'm
we get the
telling
boat.
you, bro,
I feel like the boat's easy to get.
I can write an hour of whale jokes.
What do you mean, like you're gonna talk like a whale? Like,
No, I'm gonna talk to the whales. Yeah.
You see this fucking beluga over here? Like, what?
My first idea was like, hey, don't white people be capturing us. And then I was like, if I could do that for like an hour.
Oh, okay, I got
You know what I'm saying? Like if I
That's
could just do that for an hour, and it's funny, we could.
So you're talking shit for the whales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like also it's for them, it's to them, it's with them. We doing that. My second idea is I want to get a job at a grocery store, and I'm gonna work there for a year. But I'm gonna do my jokes over the intercom, and we just splice that shit together at
Over
the
a
end.
year.
I work there though. I'm like I gotta do shit. I'm like cleaning stuff. I'm like stop by. I do my jokes intermittently just throughout the day.
That's more expensive than the boat.
I know, right? That's why I pitched a boat first.
They're both funny though.
I just wanted to put that in your ear, man.
What grocery store would you pick?
Don't matter. It just need to have a good intercom system.
I love those ideas though. That's
Harris
great.
Teeter Food
it's
Lion.
fun.
I really want to do that fucking grocery store idea though.
I feel like
You
that's
don't
a
have to do it
Aldi
over
show.
a year. You can just do a show over the intercom at a grocery store.
Yeah, but I just want to commit to the bit. I really want to like go to work every day and like also have real issues. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
need
want like
jokes about the job.
Well, no, I'm doing my jokes.
Oh,
but like,
okay.
I also want to like in between, like we talk about coworkers and like just want to have like be a full.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
You're like the Daniel Day-Lewis of stand-up.
Yeah, like really just get into it. Man.
Method act your way into it.
I want to file taxes for that job. Like I want I need to be working there so like I could also be like halfway frustrated when I gotta tell these jokes between like stocking shelves and shit.
You can even get in trouble for telling the jokes.
Exactly. Like I gotta dodge my manager and stuff like that. I think it'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be great. Yeah.
It'd be a funny show.
That is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you can do with it, man. Let me know something, man.
I'd watch it.